Hello YouTube, this is Lukas Johnson, and today I'm going to be giving a brief little review slash advertisement for a mouthpiece that will be going onto eBay and hopefully a lot of other sites very soon. Is the mouthpieces that I make. And this one is a little bit more fancily designed. This is the one that I play on. I just wanted to be a little creative with it. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cough today. A few of the features that I'll go over really briefly. It has a grenadilla finish on the outside on the plastic. You can see it a little bit. It has a lot less of a sheen than this. This top part right here is a lot more sanded down and then polished to where it has a very smooth finish, while this finish right here is a rougher finish with lines in it to look like grenadilla would. And so when I put it on this clarinet, you can see that they look very, very similar as for the finish. So that's one thing that's a little bit unique to this mouthpiece that none of the other mouthpieces on the market are going to have. The other thing that sets it apart from, say, Van Doren mouthpieces, any of the Phobes mouthpieces, and even a lot of the higher level, like the Casper mouthpieces, a lot of mouthpieces that are custom made and cost a lot, is that this will not cost a lot. This will be in the $40 to $45 price range for this model. Starting out with one model, of course, and then if things grow quite a bit, then we'll move from there. But this will be my starting model, and I think that probably one of the most important things to me in building these is going to be consistency. And that means measuring every single mouthpiece to exact specifications to make sure that everything is exactly identical in every mouthpiece that I send out. And not only that, but making sure that they all play the exact same. So a lot of the inside work that I've done, this mouthpiece is a little bit more on the close face side, and you can't see it very well, but on the inside there's been some work done on the rails, and then of course on the actual facing of the mouthpiece, a lot of bore work and inner chamber work as well. And the thing that I really like about the two mouthpieces that I put some similar characteristics into mine from is the Van Doren 2RV, so this mouthpiece, and then the LeBlanc peat fountain mouthpiece. It's made out of crystal. So some of the features that I took from the LeBlanc is the large bore and the larger the outer chamber, which is kind of around right here, which is nice because you can kind of see where it is. So this area is a little bit wider on the LeBlanc than it is on this Van Doren mouthpiece, and I widened it out a little bit on this on this and all of my other mouthpieces that I'm going to be selling. A little bit wider chamber, which allows for more airflow, which means a little bit less resistance, makes it a little bit more on the free blowing side. And then some things that I really appreciate about this mouthpiece is that the rails are a little bit more straight than they are on the peat fountain mouthpiece. There's a lot more curves in this, and it has a lot larger sound to it. This one, you notice the rails are a lot more straight, and there's a lot less room for airflow inside of this, the very top part of the chamber here. And that's what I wanted to adopt for this. And it seems to work quite well. When I've compared it against all these other mouthpieces, these two and then some others that I have that that aren't here at the moment, is this comes up ahead every single time in the playability, the response, the intonation, everything. And I think the best part about this that will make it really appeal to customers is its price point. The price, like I said, is going to be around $40 to $45 for this particular model. I'm hoping in the future I can maybe come out with a model that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit more built for the student market, and then maybe one that's a little bit more advanced, put a lot of time into it, making everything absolutely perfect, and then that might be a little bit higher up model. But for now, this will be the highest model. And been a lot of research put into this and finding what I think really works the best on this. So I will play just a little bit for you guys, and noticed that what I'm playing with right now is a 58mm barrel on here. And then the barrel that actually came with this clarinet is a 65. And I've noticed that this mouthpiece is a little bit more in tune, at least for my setup and how I play, with the 58. But if you're having major intonation problems, then you're going to want to switch to this. Or you're going to want to experiment with some different barrels and see what really works. Different reeds will also make a difference. So I'm hoping that within the next few weeks that these mouthpieces will, they're first going to go to eBay, because that's a really convenient place for people to buy things. So I think that that's where I will start. So I'll just play a little bit. I'm in a clarinet choir right now, playing first clarinet, and I'm going to play a little bit of the solo part from Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So here goes. So that's it. This thing is an absolute pleasure to play. I really hope that some of you guys will try it and hopefully really enjoy it and tell other people about it. Because I'm not in this 100% for the money. Because for the amount of time that's going into this, it's not that I'm going to be making a whole lot of money off of this. But I feel that this mouthpiece is so good for the value that I want to keep it at a low price so that everybody can have one. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, feel free to write them below. Any questions, anything. And subscribe to my channel to hear updates about this mouthpiece, when it'll be available to buy, and just to hear all kinds of cool clarinet stuff. So have a good night, guys.